Hello, ladies and gentlemen, our possible small creatures. My name is XManic54, and welcome back to X Reacts. So yeah, guys, I'm sorry that I've been gone so long. I've been trying to work on a bunch of other projects, like other animation stuff, which will hopefully be coming out soon. I don't know for sure, but for the time being, I just know that I'm just working on them continuously day by day as of right now. So yeah. Expect to see those sometime in the future. But anyways, I thought I shouldn't not keep you guys in the dark, so I thought, why not doing a reaction video? And it just so happens that the Odd Ones Out, or James, has posted a brand new video, at least, a day ago. I'm sorry that I'm a little late to this. I just was busy with something else and I didn't want to quit, so, yeah. But anyways, so, today I'm going to be reacting to The Odd Ones Out, my thoughts on reality shifting. Now, that's usually a term that is used in a lot of, like, comic books and superhero stuff, mainly. And, like, just from, like, the I can't even form words. I am so brain dead. Just from the thumbnail, we could tell that he obviously means, like, probably some anime and cartoon stuff, because we got, like, one of the dragons from Game of Thrones, Bill Cipher on there, and a lot of other things. Sorry, I'm not really looking at the thumbnail right now. I'm just anticipating to get into this because I also kind of like whenever like the timeline changes in like a comic or a superhero thing, because it's always like this separate dimension of what a possibility is. Like in the whole Flashpoint paradox story where Barry saved his mother, and as a result, uh, Bruce died in the alley, causing Thomas Wayne to become the next Batman, and just all the stuff with that, just everything with that seemed like really interesting to me. So yeah. Anyways, I could go on and on talking about this stuff, but I won't, just for the sake of this video. And yeah. So anyways, without further ado, let's see what James. Yeah, I can't. And so, without further ado, let's see James's thoughts on reality shifting.
I understand that there are things that I don't understand. For example, theoretical physics, or how to make friends. But I do know
Yeah.
that the world is not flat, that vaccines work, and listening to people tell me otherwise is admittedly a guilty pleasure of mine. Whether it's conspiracy theories or horoscopes, I love watching people pour their heart into something they genuinely believe in, only for me to go, I disagree.
Really?
But please, continue. There are some beliefs
Yeah.
that I don't agree with, but are absolutely fine to believe in.
Yeah,
Like
that's
thinking
fair.
bucket hats look good on someone.
I feel the same
but
way.
I think we can all agree that some beliefs can be incredibly damaging to a person, or even humanity as a whole.
Yeah.
Like the anti-vaxxers. Or racists. So I
Yeah.
discovered a new trend, and I'm not sure if it's just kids being kids or a mentally damaging belief system, but I'm still gonna talk about it and explain to my audience the importance of critical thinking and to notice the red flags and dangerous beliefs.
Yep.
So what am I talking about? I unfortunately fell down a rabbit hole and discovered a community of mostly kids on a phone application called TikTok doing something called reality shifting. This, by the way, is not a small community of like 20 people. There are amino groups with thousands of members, videos with hundreds of thousands of views, and they have their own acronyms.
Okay, I've not heard of this, so this is new to me.
Reality shifting stems from the belief in parallel universes, which I gotta be honest, I'm not completely sold on that idea to begin with. You say that Schrodinger's cat is both alive and dead, but cats have 9 lives, so are 4.5 cats dead? How is a cat half dead? Either way, someone supposedly very smart has said that every decision you've ever made has caused the universe to copy itself and create a new reality where you made the different decision. I had cereal for breakfast this morning, but somewhere there's a reality where I ate my hamster for breakfast. Does that mean I create a new universe every time I scratch my butt? And somewhere there's a James with better manners? So times that by 8 billion people making decisions every day, plus the decisions made by like dogs and jellyfish, right? Those count, I think. And we get roughly infinity total realities. If you've seen Endgame, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
The reality
nice
shifting
Doctor
community
Strange
says that
reference
since there are
in Infinity
infinite
War.
realities, then there's a reality where GameStop stock is incredibly low, or that COVID didn't happen, or
Yeah.
perhaps there's even a reality out there where Hogwarts is real, and a messenger owl just dropped off your acceptance letter. And through the right meditation, you can transfer your consciousness from your current reality, your CR for short, to your Hogwarts desired reality, your DR. And for some gosh darn reason, Hogwarts is the #1 shiftable destination location. But obviously, it's not just Hogwarts. Any fictional universe is fair game. You could go to the Hunger Games or Lord of the Rings. I'm not sure why, though. A lot of bad things happen there. And since all logic is thrown out the window, cartoon and anime realities are shiftable destinations. Because if Schrodinger's cat taught us anything, it's that there are some universes that are just 24 drawings a second. So because there are allegedly infinite realities, people will write down what they want their desired reality to be, and this is called a script. It's funny, you know, normally scripts are made to tell fictional stories, but these people think that what they write down will be 100% real. And you can make a script of whatever you want. You can say, I want to shift to Hogwarts and be in a relationship with Draco Malfoy. I mean, not me, this is just an example. Now listen, you're a smart kid, okay? Hopefully, I don't have to explain to you that that's not how life works. If you believe you can hop into different realities, then that's great, and I see no problem with it. Is what I would say in a different reality, but in this reality, I have a lot of questions. If you can shift your consciousness into a different version of you, what happens to the alternate reality you's consciousness? You're just taking over someone else's body. This other you had a life and a family, unless you're going to a YA fantasy novel, and you just took over their whole body. What if there's a you in an alternate reality that's like, I want to live in a reality where there's a pandemic and I'm sadder? And then they shifted here. What happens to your consciousness? You don't trade. The reality shifting community says that when you shift, you leave behind a clone of yourself. Obviously. So when you shift, there's someone's consciousness unaccounted for. What about the realities where one of you had waffles for breakfast and the other had pancakes? Both of these yous are pretty much the exact same. So then both of you will want to reality shift to the exact same Harry Potter reality. Do you have to share a body with the other yous that have shifted to the same reality? Are you telling me that Voldemort and any fictional villain is real? How come half of us didn't get turned to dust when Thanos snapped? If anyone can reality shift, are you telling me there's a chance that Voldemort could download TikTok and reality shift here? If you go to Hogwarts, you're leading Voldemort right to us. How can there be a reality where magic is real? Sure, I don't know how parallel universes work, but they're parallel. So the laws of physics should still be the same, right? But James, I know that reality shifting makes no sense and is impossible, but then why do so many people claim to have shifted? Because they're dreaming. Shifting happens when you fall asleep, and if you fill your subconscious with things from your desired reality, would you be surprised that you had a dream about Hogwarts? Something about this trend doesn't sit right with me. A lot of the reality shifting TikToks were done by kids, and kids, as you know, can get really obsessed in a fandom and do some cringy stuff. If these kids were making fan fiction and writing themselves on a date with Bakugo, that would be totally fine. Healthy even. Heck, even if these kids flat out said, I love Harry Potter so much that I want to manipulate my dreams to be about him, that would be fine too. But something about actually believing that you're astral projecting into a fictional universe, I don't know, that level of obsession just feels unhealthy. My guy. And also, back off Bakugo, he's mine. The problem with reality shifting and actually conspiracy theories as a whole is that they pretend to be based on factual evidence when they're entirely a pseudoscience. You start off with a scientific idea, multiple realities, and then you make up whatever you want and use what the scientists have said about multiple realities as proof. Even though no scientist has said anything about being able to move your consciousness outside of your body, or that you leave a clone of yourself behind when you reality shift, or that cartoon universes exist. I've seen people in videos say that they've done research on reality shifting, but I feel confident in saying you didn't get a degree in quantum physics. I want you to cite your sources and show me the studies, because research isn't just believing what other people said on TikTok. These TikToks get impressionable kids to believe in reality shifting in pretty manipulative ways, saying that if you didn't shift, it's because you didn't believe hard enough. When you get these doubts and say, oh, I can't shift, I don't even know if it's real anymore at this point, try and ask yourself after, but what if it's real? What if I can shift? You want to find out, do you? I get it. Harry Potter is a cool world. That's why they made a whole theme park about it. Who wouldn't want to drop out of a muggle public school and live in a castle with a bunch of soft British boys? And also magic or whatever. But you need to be mindful about where you're getting your information. I've watched hours of flat earthers and anti-vaxxers talk about their beliefs, and these people get their information from non-credible sources, and they end up pushing more fake information online, and it creates this echo chamber that warps their worldview. I don't want kids watching these TikToks or going on Amino and essentially get lied to and think this is how the world works. I'm hoping that all of these people will look back at themselves in 10 years and go, yeesh, I can't believe I was so obsessed about a thing, I literally tried to astral project myself across the multiverse. Right, Bakugo? I know that this reality can suck sometimes, and right now it's looking pretty bad. But like it or not, this is the one reality we get. A lot of things may be out of your control, but according to theoretical physics, we make a lot of choices. And all our choices lead us down different paths. So what you need to do is not give up on this reality for a literal fictitious one, but instead to make choices that will make this current reality your desired reality. Thank you all for coming to my TED Talk. Who wouldn't want to drop out of a muggle? Who wouldn't want to drop out of a muggle public school? Who wouldn't want to drop out of a
These bloopers are new.
Who wouldn't want to drop out of
He hasn't really done this before.
Who wouldn't want to drop out of a muggle public school?
Is this really
Who
that
wouldn't
hard?
want to drop out of Who wouldn't want to drop out of a Who wouldn't want to drop out of a muggle public school? Who wouldn't want to drop out of Who wouldn't want to drop out of a muggle public
James,
school and live
how
in a
many times
castle
can
with
you
a bunch
mess
of
that
soft
up?
British boys? Also magic or whatever. Who wouldn't want to drop out of a muggle public school? Muggle public school is such a tongue twister. Oh my god.
Really?
Who wouldn't want to drop out of a public school? Who wouldn't want to drop out of a public school? Who wouldn't want to drop out of a public school? Who wouldn't want to drop out of a public Who wouldn't want to drop out of a public school? Who wouldn't want to drop out of a
James.
Who wouldn't want to drop out of a Who wouldn't want to drop out of a muggle public school and live in a castle? Oh my god.
That was good. Alright guys, so that was the Odd Ones Out, my thoughts on reality shifting. Okay, so I did not... This is gonna shock a lot of people probably, because of what I'm about to say. I've never been on TikTok. I don't know what it does, and I'm pretty sure I would not know what to do because of all that stuff. I've only seen what some of what TikTok is on YouTube, like subtle clips and stuff. So yeah. And you guys can write me on the comments. You guys can hate me because I have not like done anything with TikTok or anything. Feel free to. I don't care. But still, I feel like it's better if I wasn't on there. Because honestly, I would, like James said, I would be subjected to a lot of stuff on there that I probably would not want to see. And, yeah. But anyways, he didn't really talk a lot about, I thought, honestly, what he was going to talk about was, like, it in various different, like, cartoons and comics and stuff. Not so much with TikTok. I didn't know that was a thing. And I'm glad he informed me on that, because now I know a little bit more. And I know how to help a lot of the younger generation that I come in contact with sometimes. So, yeah. Yeah. And, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to tell you guys besides everything that I just said. Also, I liked a lot of the anime stuff he put in there with Bakugo. And, like I said in the video, I just thought of this in case people are gonna think I don't like Bakugo. I like him. He's a good character. He's got a lot of interesting traits and a lot of various and he's got a great personality, but he just has to work on that, along with a bunch of other stuff. And yes, I am keeping up with the 5th season. I just haven't watched the 3rd episode yet. Just wanted to let you guys know that. But anyways, I guess that's it. I don't really know what else to say, because I pretty much just said already. So anyways, I guess that's it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. The link to that, as well as my second channel, by the way, is in the description below. Go check out James, otherwise known as TheOdd1sOut. He'd really appreciate it, as well as me and my second channel, if you haven't. And with all that out of the way, I hope you guys have a great day, and stay frosty.